Every business needs to become a media company, and here's what this means. It means shifting from being solely a provider of products and services to also acting as a creator, distributor of valuable, relevant, and engaging content. This approach transforms your business, the business, into a trusted source of information, entertainment, and education for its audience or your audience, building deeper connection, trust, and loyalty. So here are the main aspects of becoming a media company. You first have a content-centric strategy where you produce regular content, a content supply. Businesses must consistently create high-quality content that speaks to their audience's needs, interests, and pain points. And then you have value-driven content. So instead of just promoting products, the focus is then on delivering info that educates, entertains, and solves actual problems. Then you invest in formats like blogs, videos, podcasts, infographics, webinars, and more, so that way you can engage across multiple platforms. Then you have an audience-first approach, where you show that you know your audience. This is where you show an understanding of your audience's demographics, their behaviors, and their preferences. You can build a community here, engage with content, so that way you can have a way to transform your audience into loyal followers and customers. Then your content must solve problems. Content should directly address the challenges or desires that your audience actually has, and then provide solutions. Then invest in a multi-channel distribution solution for your marketing and content. This is where you publish your content where your audience actually spend their time online, like LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, through your email newsletter. And then recognize what media channels you actually own. You need to build and grow your own media platforms like your blog, your YouTube channel, or a podcast series. Then also be consistent. Publish content consistently every single day to maintain your audience's attention and engagement. Then have a clear brand story that you're telling. Tell more authentic and real stories about your company, your team, your customers, and make your customers the hero of those stories. And then make sure that everything you do with your content and your marketing actually align to your core values. So ensure that your storytelling reflects your brand mission, your values, and your vision. If you want to learn more about how to develop your values, vision, and mission, then make sure to check out the video linked in the description. And then recognize how you can use data to drive optimization and marketing choices. This is where you track the performance of your content and how it is doing, not just with views, but conversion metrics, engagement, impressions. This is where you can adapt and change based on how your real audience, those who are actually helping you grow an audience, but then become paying customers, track that data from the traffic you're generating to the leads you're generating and to the sales you're generating. So that way you know who is actually buying. And then that can guide the topics you go to create for podcast episodes or videos for YouTube, LinkedIn, and beyond. Okay, so now that you know some of these main steps for becoming a media company, let's talk about why you actually need to become one, no matter where you are in your business building journey, whether you've been in business for decades or you've just started. First off, it improves your brand awareness. When you publish content on a regular basis, this increases your visibility, being top of mind. You're able to attract more prospects to your business and then build stronger customer relationships. Valuable content helps build trust and positions your business as an authority in your industry. You can also increase lead generation. So content that educates or entertains can naturally guide audiences into the sales funnel. And then it helps you stand out in a very saturated market. So you can create engaging media that's original and branded to you, so that way your business stands out from the competition and you're not focused solely on just transactions and just direct ads. When you become a media company, it future-proofs your brand. You're no longer just simply a business, but you are a media company, a media brand that has loyalty from an engaged audience who are there to learn from you, from the different messages and stories you share. But it's not necessarily just transactional, it's transformational, where you offer transformation and a lifestyle change, not only through a business sense, but also through a personal sense. Think of brands that actually embrace content creation. They are far better positioned to adapt to changing consumer behavior and media trends. Red Bull is one of these amazing examples. Red Bull just doesn't sell energy drinks. It's actually a media powerhouse with content around extreme sports, events, and documentaries. they've become synonymous with adrenaline and high adventure. Then there's HubSpot. HubSpot has built a blog, podcast, and academy to educate businesses on inbound marketing, making it a trusted authority while driving leads to its software. Then Nike. Of course, we all know Nike. It's a household name. Through its videos and campaigns, Nike consistently tells stories of resilience, inspiration, and creating an emotional connection with its audience. And we all know its tagline of just do it. Then there's Glossier. Glossier leverages user-generated content and community storytelling to engage their audience and humanize their brand. So how can you become a media company? Let's talk about this. First off, you can develop a content strategy. This is where you need to define goals, your audience, and content topics that actually connect with your audience and solves real problems. Then create a content calendar. This is where you plan regular publishing across multiple formats. Also invest in tools and talent. So use technology like AI, hire creators, or partner with agencies to streamline your production. In fact, 2 tips here. First off, the creators you can, quote, hire can actually be in-house. In fact, we recommend it. Whether it's your team, sales reps, get people from inside your company to become the content creators and the spokespeople that are actively promoting your brand, but not through direct response as much as just community building and messaging that helps with direct sales, but also inspiration, motivation, giving them a conversation to join and be a part of, a community to connect with. That's not just about, as I said before, transactions, but also transformations. And then because building content systems to become a media company can feel like a lot and really demand a lot of your team, your marketing team, your content, your sales team. That's why partnering with an agency that can do this for you is one of the best solutions you can do to scale your brand to become a media company. And Content Supply, our media company, does just that. We provide a full service content creation solution where we become an extension of your marketing and content team. You can predictably create and publish every single day content that engages with your community and builds trust so that way you can guide your prospects through the marketing funnel, but do so in a human way. We focus on supplying you with the content you need to become a media company. And then next, after you have the content go live, engage consistently. This is where you respond to comments, collaborate with other creators, and build relationships with your audience in the comments section or other community tools you use. Also, as you're doing all this, experiment and adapt. Test new formats, topics, and platforms to see what is working. Trust the data. The data will tell you how your audience is actually engaging, so that way you can entertain, educate, and invite to take action. So becoming a media company means thinking beyond just selling and starting to communicate, connect, and create as a trusted source of value, just like traditional media outlets, but better. It's about making your brand indispensable in the lives of your audience. And storytelling, which is a tried and true principle of marketing, is what works the best. But tell original stories. Tell stories of clients and customers in your community, of your team. Of course, the story of your company, but make sure it's in the context of giving your customers a reason to care. Because when you talk just about yourselves, then your customers feel like they're not seen and heard. At the end of the day, to be honest, we are all selfish people. We want stories and messaging to be about us. So the more you can do that, the more you can help your customers see that they can benefit from the message and in the products and services that you're offering, the more that they'll trust you and want to buy from you. So that's why I'm talking about businesses out there. So I'm talking to you, B2B companies, businesses ready to become media companies by creating your own original media and getting access to your own content supply. That's where it's at. When you can show up consistently with a clear message, with a powerful message, and one that actually guides your customers on the journey that they need to go on to eventually buy your products and services and engage with your community, this is where modern marketing is living right now and will for the future. Media has always made the difference, whether it was the written word, radio, broadcast, and despite all the tools and solutions, even AI, empowering you to become a media company, it can feel overwhelming to know where to start and what to do. And the way to truly stand out is to focus on your unique perspective and story. Create conversations for your audience that they cannot find anywhere else. So, are you ready to become a media company? Then visit contentspy.com to learn more. And thanks for watching this video. We'll see you on the next one.